Hello, and welcome to Mindfulness with Mary. For our meditation today, we'll be focusing on mindfulness of emotions. As always, let your meditation experience be your teacher, and I will be your guide. If anything becomes difficult during our meditation, check it first with curiosity. If you're able, bring self-compassion. And if things are still difficult, you're welcome to adjust your practice as needed. Now, as we get ready for our half-hour meditation today, I invite you to come into this space, the here and now. Take a deep breath in and let out any tension that you might be holding on to. Settle into your space. You may shut your eyes gently or keep them open with a soft gaze. Allow your body to become as comfortable yet alert as you are able. And remember, if your mind starts to wander, go back to your anchor. Your anchor will help to bring you back into the present moment. And as we prepare for our meditation today, let's take the next couple of minutes to just center into ourselves, letting go of any future expectations or any past experiences, and just allow yourself to be here now. And take the next 2 minutes to settle in. Remember, go back to your anchor gently if your mind begins to wander. All right, that was our 2 minutes. And just a reminder that you can take these 2 minutes to center yourself anytime throughout your day as needed. Sometimes just giving yourself the time to be in the present moment helps to regulate our nervous system, calm our mind and emotions, Now, holding on to that thought of emotions, I know that all of us can feel emotions in many different places, right? Hot in our head, butterflies in our stomach. There's so many different ways we can interpret our own emotional state. We're going to take this time today to just be mindful of where our emotions arise, and then just noticing them. There's no judgment here in what you find during this meditation is just right. All emotions are okay. They're a route into understanding how we're interpreting the world. And I also ask that if you find any emotions that again might be difficult, see if you can sit next to it like it was a friend. No judgment, just honor what's coming up in your body or your brain. And if something becomes way too intense, remember to focus on your anchor or change your practice as needed. Or even be with it if you're able. Again, let's take a few breaths and settle ourselves back into the present moment. Being with ourselves. And first, let's go ahead and focus on our mind, our brain, our head, our thoughts, and just peer inside to see if you're holding, storing, thinking of any emotions. Sometimes in our head, we can create stories about certain emotions. Or think ourselves into an emotion. See if there's anything stored up in there that maybe you can find and let go, or just find and witness. Could be sadness, anger, frustration, joy. Our emotions are just like the weather. They can change on a dime. It can be sunny, windy, rainy, snowy. Just like the clouds coming in and out. And if anything seems again to be stuck, you can imagine blowing it out with your breath if it's ready to go. Or even imagine that you're letting it go and placing that emotion into a cloud and letting it drift away. Maybe it'll come back, or maybe it'll dissolve into the atmosphere. Just take a few minutes and see what emotions arise for you and see how you can let them go or be with them. And remember, go back to your breath or your anchor if your mind begins to wander. And now, take the next 30 seconds to take a few deep breaths. And we're going to transition from focusing on our brain, mind, thoughts, and going into the body. The body is another amazing place where we can find lots of emotions. We can get tight in the throat. Our heart can swell. Our lungs can be heavy. Our stomach might have butterflies. Our bodies feel all these emotions. And just take a few minutes to check in with your body and see if you have any emotions that might be stagnant or might need to be expressed, or maybe that you haven't felt in a long time and you just want to check on. And if you don't have any of these feelings in your body, that's okay too. Just check in with yourself. How are you feeling now? As you may come up upon any emotion, can you sit with it like a friend? Can you let it go through your breath? Or maybe watch it dissipate like a cloud. Or just maybe let it stay and let it grow. Maybe it needs to become bigger. Whatever you find, even if it's nothing, just allow. If your mind is wandering, just gently bring it back. If your feelings have been sorted, you're welcome to just focus on your breath in and out. And as we end this inquiry of our emotions within our body, you're welcome to let your emotions dissipate like a cloud. Let them expand and move out, or shrink and move in. Or just let them be where they are. And I invite you to focus on your heart. And at the end of our meditation, I'd like to take this time to focus a little bit on the heart opening. With your hand on your heart, I invite you to feel your breath. And with each breath inward, imagine your heart space filling with love. That love can be for yourself, for a pet, for a human in your life, and with every in-breath, that heart space and that love just grows and grows. Becomes bigger, filling up your torso, coming down the legs, through the arms, through your head. The sense of love flowing throughout your entire body. And it gently starts to emanate outside of you, carrying itself into the world. And if you like, you can send that love to that pet or that human. Living or passed on. Or even send it back to yourself. Or to those that might be meditating with us right now. I'm gonna go ahead, do 2 more minutes, focusing on the heart opening through our breath, sending the love wherever you think it might be needed. Remember, if your mind starts to wander, gently remind it to come back, focusing on our heart opening. When you're ready, take 3 closing breaths to end our meditation. I'll gently ring the bell. When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Gently blink and take in the space around you. Thank you so much for taking this time for yourself, for being with your emotions, and for opening your heart. And in a dedication of merit, may all sentient beings benefit from our practice today.